sind heute auf der Kualoa Ranch und wir machen da eine Dreifachtour mit. Zu einem der Jurassic Park Dschungel und dann noch die Movie Set Tour. Und am Ende gibt es noch ein All You Can Eat Essen.
Und da sind die Berge. Da sind wir übrigens auch durchgefahren, durch einen langen Tunnel. Und da ist auch schon der Pazifik. Total schön. Die Sonne ist vor einer halben Stunde ungefähr aufgegangen. Es sind mittlerweile richtig viele Leute angekommen. Wir haben es jetzt 8:30 Uhr und der überwiegende Teil von den Touristen, die hier sind, sind wirklich Japaner. Wir sehen nur Japaner zurzeit. Ist gerade ein riesengroßer Reisebus angekommen. Unsere Tour startet dann um 9:15 Uhr und um 9 Uhr sollen wir am Treffpunkt sein.
So how many of you came here to talk about plants to Kualoa? How many of you came to Kualoa to look at movie stuff? Movies? Alright. So here's what we got, a little extra for you. The area we're about to enter is the most filmed location on Kualoa's 4,000 acres. They won't show you this on the movie side tour, they won't show it to you on the jungle tour, on the horseback, or the ATV. But this is the only place you get it. So, movies filmed here, or TV shows like Off the Map and Last Resort. You'll see the Colombian jungle bar scene from the movie Snatched with Amy Schumer and Goldie Hawn. You'll also see the Mike and Dave Deep Wedding Dates filmed out here. And if you've have you heard of the movie Jurassic World? 50%. It's a little known movie, right? So there's a scene where the Mosasaurus jumps up out of the water and eats the great white shark. That was filmed right here in the Weltreise fish pond. So this is the only... roller crops. This growing here on both your left and right is rice. And then the rest of these were growing taro.
They pick it up from the ground or from the soil.
So Eric and I are keeping a watchful eye out for one of our birds that sometimes appears. Oh, here's some. Hold on.
What's that?
Yeah. So right here, see that bird on your right? It's black with that red beak color. Yeah, and we may see some more because there's a few families of them out here, but it's called the aleula. And the aleula is on the endangered species list. That's why we're kind of watching for them and trying to keep an eye on them. There's
area. This is all used as a landing strip for the P-38 Lightning. P-38 that was here only saw action one time in the war. That was from the Battle of Midway. Other than that, they just sat here and protected Hawaiian Islands. Now when that P-38 left Kualoa to fly to Midway, it was said they only had enough fuel to make it in Midway. Travel countertop there, made out of a monkey punch that's found here on the range. Also throughout Hawaii in the gift shops, a lot of the wood carvings you find are now done out of the monkey punch tree. Now the night the coroner head up the hill, started seeing some of the smaller bunkers left over from World War II, also known as pillboxes. There's about 50.
Wir sind jetzt gerade im Zweiten Weltkriegsbunker hier auf der Kualoa Ranch. Der wurde direkt nach dem Angriff von Japan auf Pearl Harbor am 7. Dezember 1941 hier oben erbaut. Und ja, die US Army hat dann auch von der Kualoa Ranch das Land okkupiert und da eben Artillerie aufgebaut und diesen Bunker hier gebaut. Im späteren Verlauf wurden wurde dieser Bunker dann auch als Drehort verwendet für einige Filme und Serien.
You don't want a picture with a dinosaur?
Are you guys Aussie? How much they cost you?
I kind of did, but I hate them a lot. Like, it took like 11 hours to get here.
Alright, and then the big one was Jumanji. Now Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, did about 70% of the movie here. As I drive to the back portion of the valley, you see mostly posters or signs in the movie. Because when Hollywood comes here, they're coming for the beauty of our valley, not to build great big sets. One of my favorite movies they did here, first 10 minutes of You, Me, and Dupree. Now it stars Owen Wilson, Kate Hudson. Movie, Owen Wilson flies off to his buddy's wedding. He goes to the wrong island. So you jump on a small plane. Plane was landed here. The wedding scenes were done on the south side of our ranch. Another small one on the left called Krippendorfer Strap star Jenna Elfman and Richard Dreyfuss. They set up and find a lost shop of people. They can't find them. They end up inventing their own tribe. Now here's a big one. They did a lot of 51st Dates here. That one stars Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Movie, their characters Henry and Lucy meet at the Hookie Lao Cafe every morning. After they get done eating breakfast, Lucy jumps in her Volkswagen, starts cruising down the road. Henry's trying to get her attention, so he takes little Willie the penguin. Well, she puts little Willie in the middle of the road and he runs them over. So this is the road they did those scenes on. The same thing goes on for a few days. One of those really funny ones. It's Ulu, where Rob Schneider thinks he beat him up. This time Lucy stops her Volkswagen, grabs her baseball bat, and beats him up down here, right? Now since I'm right here, you guys want to reenact that scene real quick? Anybody? Alright, so the Hookie Lao Cafe are the restaurant they met at every day. The set for that was built out on the south side of our ranch. After they got done filming, they tore most of the set down, shipped it back to LA. Now when they're filming, we don't really stop our tour. Sometimes we'll take a different road. Sometimes we'll drive right up through where they're taking a break from filming. Well, one of the exceptions to that is up on the right, the movie Windtalkers. Windtalkers is a World War II movie starring Nicolas Cage, Christian Slater, and Adam Beach. They used this valley here for the Battle of Saipan. For that movie, they dug trenches, bunkers, gun placements, all kinds of small military stuff were built throughout the valley. Such a large production that off and on for about 3 months they would shut the tour down to filming. But the largest city they filmed here, 750 extras in this valley. That same day, over 280 live explosions were done throughout this area. Now with Mighty Joe Young, they did leave up a couple set pieces from that movie. Those pieces are no longer here. They ended up using them in another movie. Right in front of the bus in the corner was a hospital. Hospital's no longer there because they no longer. Now if you guys have watched this movie, this is a series of movies. Started out 2014 with Godzilla. 2017 is Skull Island. There's another Godzilla movie coming out next year titled King of Monsters. And then surf spot called Kualoa Point or Rainbow Beach. 100 yards off the beach is the beginner surfers. When the waves are breaking a little bit better, you'll see the guys about a quarter of Alaska. They'll spend 4 or 5 months here in Hawaiian water, breeding and having their babies. After they've had their babies, head back to Alaska in the spring, because when we get to see the whole sky on this side. In fact, every year the volunteers will come up, sit here and count the whale migration. Last year, the volunteers counted 35 whales in only 4 hours on a Saturday morning, so we get to see a lot. Now, we haven't seen any yet on our tours, and have been seeing them on Maui. So if you guys end up on Maui, you may get to see some of the whales there. When I get to the top up here, I'm going to pause between the bunkers. You guys have a couple of pictures. This spot I'm going to pause, you're going to see a pig's head on top of the stone altar. Well, this is the landmarker indicating when you're passing through the land division. The sign itself says Ahu Kua'a Kualoa. That's because we're leaving the northern valley of Ka'a'ama now, but back in the middle section of Kualoa. In the Hawaiian language, Ahu means stone, structure, or altar. Kua'a.
Wir sind jetzt gerade beim Lunch. Es gibt super Leckeres zu essen, beziehungsweise es gab Leckeres zu essen. Das Fleisch ist so lecker. Ja, wir haben es uns schmecken lassen. Stimmt's? Hat dir das geschmeckt? Hat dir das geschmeckt? Hat dir das geschmeckt?
Ja.
Another movie, You and Me Dupree. Has anyone seen that one? Yep. Okay. Can you speak a little bit louder for those in the back? You and Me Dupree, have you guys seen that movie? No, it's okay. The wedding reception was there as well. Also, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Part of the wedding scene was filmed over there. Tears of the Sun, they go to a South African camp on this lawn, and you're here now, so welcome to Tahiti. We don't only use it for filming, we do some tours as well, as you guys saw. Also for some special events like movies, like weddings, birthdays, parties, all types of that. It's very good for pictures.
Sent it over here to me. Yeah.
Wir konnten leider eine Tour nicht machen. Da stand leider im Internet nicht da, dass man das mit Baby nicht machen darf. Aber dann sind wir auf eine Katamaran-Tour gekommen und wir sind dahin überall lang gefahren. Ich muss sagen, wir haben eine schöne Runde gedreht und auch Schildkröten gesehen.
That's what Topher was saying. Yeah. He seems like the type of guy who never met a stranger.